Do you struggle in learning French? Do you think the language is too difficult, or even the grammar? Or do you want to get started and to be able to speak in any situation whatsoever? Or maybe you just don't have the motivation to learn French on your own. Hi, my name is Jeremy and I'm a French teacher. I was born in Paris, but I've been living in Montpellier in the south of France almost all my life. I've been teaching French for almost 5 years in Germany, in the UK, and also in China. I've always been fond of languages. I succeeded in reaching a C2 level, both in English and German, a couple years ago. In my free time, I love learning new languages and recording videos on my YouTube channel. I've been doing videos for almost 10 years on the internet. From late 2012 to late 2014, I've also been a successful teacher online for a video game. I've done about 60 hours of teaching for this game, but I had to stop to fully focus on my study. I have always thought I was pretty gifted and good in learning languages, but it has not necessarily always been an easy task. Sometimes I lost motivation, I lacked some skills in an ability in language learning, or I simply struggled in getting an advanced level in language. With my lesson, I want you to get the best level you can get in French, with everything that I've learned in the past when I struggled learning languages. In the past, I've tried dozens of methods to learn a language effectively and in a fun way. With my ways of teaching, I can tell you never lose any bit of motivation, no getting bored. My top priority is to give you the greatest motivation boost you ever received and the best learning tools you ever seen. Why choosing me and not another teacher? Being able to teach effectively is definitely not an easy thing. What type of study the teacher has done and what type of diploma the teacher has received is definitely not the most important thing. First of all, classes have to be fun and they have to bring you a long-term motivation. My goal is to make you forget about any painful situation you might have had in learning French in the past. You have to improve in a language without even realizing you're doing any efforts in the long term. I try to do super fun classes in order to bring you the motivation and help you reaching the highest level of proficiency in French, the level C2. We'll be working on oral, but also on grammar, on vocabulary and written comprehension. Absolutely everything in my class will be done in a fun way. You won't be disappointed. Needs and goal setting. First, I'll be analyzing your needs and the main things you need to improve in French. Do you struggle with oral comprehension? Written expression, speaking, whatever the difficulty may be, I'll adapt my class to your needs and help you achieve your learning goals in French. On the first lesson, we'll do a whole analysis together, which will eventually help me determine your language skills and what you need to work on especially. This only applies if you want to get a particular skill in a language. Otherwise, my goal is to help you reaching the maximum level in French and to be able to communicate with any French native speakers. No matter which level of French you've got, I'm fully qualified to teach you in any language from A1 to C1. Software I used. For my classes, I'll be using the software Zoom. This is the software I've been using the most for my online classes so far. I've been teaching French for almost 80 hours using this tool. It will be pretty useful to use this software too. A live video conference one-to-one, sharing my PowerPoint slides in order to move forward on the class step by step. Sharing videos and bringing you some aspects of the French culture using Google and the internet. Playing audio files in order to work on oral comprehension, as well as using my own audio files. Allow you to get control of my screen in order to do the exercises yourself. Speaking with some French native speakers, some guests that I would invite for you to practice your oral speaking according to what we have learned together. Showing you my methods, the ones that have been particularly useful for me to learn languages in the past. I really hope I succeeded in getting you motivation to start lessons with me in French. I'll be fully available and very happy to answer all of your questions. And I really hope to see you soon. J'espère vraiment que je t'aurai donné assez de motivation. T'es motivé, et ben je suis très content et t'as plus qu'à commencer ton cours d'essai maintenant. Je te souhaite vraiment une excellente journée.